Baradowski, founder at Million Dollar Party Girl, with a brand new episode of Social Girl Live. Here's what you need to know, okay? Because August is a critical month in your business, right? This is the preview to launching your fall holiday season. For some of you, you might already be starting to launch your fall holiday season. Like, it might be go time already, right? You might be doing some early reveals, or maybe you just came back from your direct sales conference and your catalog for fall holiday is here already. I just saw some pumpkin decorations at Home Goods. So it happens that quickly, right? I wanted to come in with some tips and some tricks for you to make it easy and simple to keep your content and your marketing going in August, even though you might be on vacation, you might be away at your conference, maybe you're planning, you have a child going off to college, or kids, getting ready for back to school soon. This is not the month to stop, because otherwise it's going to be really hard when all of a sudden you want to crank it up in the fall and you haven't been really active on social media. It's going to be like zombie land. Trust me. Let's talk about the 3 C's. This is how you want to plan your marketing for August, and actually for every single month, especially when it comes to social media. The 3 C's. Content. Content is king or queen, or maybe king and queen. So I'm going to give you some content ideas that are going to make your posting really simple. And this is true for both your Facebook and for Instagram as well. Okay, so content, we're going to be talking about ideas for your Facebook pages and for your Facebook groups. The second C, connections. The way the algorithm works in 2019, it's all about posting meaningful, relevant, authentic content that leads to stronger connections. And I'm going to teach you how to do that as well. And then last but not least, consistency. How do you stay consistent on social media? How do you stay active? And what's really the secret to getting engagement and interaction going on every single thing that you post? First, let's talk about content. And this is the biggest mistake I see people making. And I've been talking about this for a while, but I still see people doing it. So I'm going to say it again. If it looks like an ad, if it sounds like an ad, don't post it. It does not belong on Facebook. It does not belong on Instagram. And that means if you've got a great hostess flyer, or maybe a brand new recruiting flyer, don't put the graphic of the flyer on social media. And I see that all the time, and I'm just like, oh no, their friends are probably hiding them now. Sad. So don't do that, because that doesn't engage or interact. That's not meaningful to people. I know you think your hostess specials are meaningful, and yes, they absolutely are, but there's a better way to tell people about them than to post something that literally looks like a marketing message. And many times I'll see consultants say, who's got a JPEG of the hostess flyer this month, or the special flyer, so I can post it? No, don't do that. Because it just screams marketing message. When people are scrolling that news feed, that stands out for all the wrong reasons. It's like, oh yeah, this person is trying to sell me something. There's another direct seller posting about their business. There's a better way to do it. The better way to do it is to be authentic, right? If you've got a great new product coming out, hopefully you have your hands on it, and post a picture with it, right? That's what resonates. You would rather take a selfie of you. If you've got a new lip gloss, like, take a selfie with your lip gloss, okay? And, let your friends know how excited you are, and maybe have them rate, maybe do, a couple colors that you're holding in your hand. And then you can start a conversation, see who's interested, see who's excited about the product, Then you start a conversation in the comments. Then you take it to Messenger and let them know how they can get those awesome products. So this time of year, without fail, I would come back from my direct sales conference, and we always had a great, hostess program in August to launch the new season. And I would literally take a picture representing products that a hostess could earn, literally like decorating my house with new product, and, say comments, I would love to help you decorate and create this whole look in your home, just like I did. Comment, yes, please. And this was on my personal profile because it wasn't a flyer and it wasn't a marketing message. And I would ask people, hey, if you want me to come decorate your home and make it look this good, comment, yes, please, and I'll message you with more details. Well, I did this every single year, literally rinsed and repeated, just different product. Every single year, actually, every year it got better and better. I would book about 3 to 4 parties. They would all hold within a 2-week period because it was a limited time hostess offer to launch the new catalog. And I would end up selling it between $1,000 and $2,000 from those 4 parties in a 2-week period, generating that kind of extra business that quickly. That's the way to do Facebook right. And if you guys have my Facebook party book, not to plug the book, but there's a picture of the post in that book. I actually share the exact post, including the graphic and the whole, enchilada of what I would be posting to generate actual results. It's real, it's authentic. Your phone. This is all you need to get it done, okay? So if it looks like an ad, ask yourself, does this look like an ad? If it does, don't post it. Is it authentic? Is it meaningful? Is it relevant? Post that. Do more of that, okay? So there are some really exciting weekly themed holiday events that can really help you rock your content coming into August. The first one, Simplify Your Life Week, coming up the first week of August. So that'll be starting into next week. Simplify Your Life Week. I want you to start thinking how easy this is to make your content planning when you can theme it around a trending topic. That can help you figure out what you want to post that connects with this trending topic that people are talking about. Maybe one day it's a quote about simplifying your life. Maybe the next day you go live with a tip on how to simplify your life. It doesn't even have to include your product. You're adding value just like I do with this show every single week. If you sell anything related to food preparation, food storage, National Farmers Week is August 4th to the 10th. There's another week of content for you, okay? And this would apply to everybody. August 25th to the 31st is Be Kind to Humankind Week. I love that theme, right? Just imagine posting things about being kind to people, right? That has a lot of value. That's the kind of content that people want to share. That's the kind of content that people want to engage and interact with. That's how you make sure that you are setting off those bells and whistles in the algorithm so your content gets seen in the news feed. All right, number 2, connections. Well, one of the biggest myths about Facebook and Instagram is that they control who sees your posts. In fact, every once in a while, I'll see somebody do the copy paste this post if you're, uncommon, if you're not seeing my post because Facebook is controlling who sees my post. That's not true. Don't copy paste that post. So you actually control the posts that you see. Did you guys know that? So Facebook is showing you posts based on your engagement and interaction. You're telling Facebook who you want to see in your news feed, both from your friends list and from your pages list and from the groups that you're in. So when you interact and engage with content, Facebook shows you more of it because they're saying, oh, they really like what this person's posting. We're going to keep showing them more. And when you don't engage and interact with content, Facebook shows you less of it because you're basically telling them by your lack of interaction, you don't want to see it. Okay? So you tell the algorithm exactly what you want to be seen. That's how it works. And so it really is about building those stronger connections. So one thing I recommend you do is prioritize your feed, especially during this time of year when people are checking out a little bit more. They might be on vacation. You know, you want to make sure if you just have a limited time to pop on Facebook that you're able to see the post of the people that you want to interact with first. And so this is just a simple thing that you can do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so this is what you do, and you can see stories are top of the feed. So really important. We'll save that for another day to incorporate stories in your content plan. So you see I'm going over here to this little drop down arrow, and I'm going to go down to where it says news feed preferences. And you see it says here, prioritize who to see first. And that includes pages. When you follow a page, you're telling Facebook you want to see that first. And all you do is you click. There's my daughter, there's my husband, definitely Lori Girardi, Lavriana, my other daughter, okay, VIP member, Sarah Hoffman. So you click on who you want to see first. You can do it by friends and by pages. And here I'm clicking people I want to see first. And you see I click them, and now they have little stars next to their name, and then I click done. During the summer, when time is of the essence, this is really important to do so that you can make sure you're staying connected. Let's say you have, some brand new consultants. You definitely want to stay connected with them. How about hostesses that have parties coming up? You want to make sure they don't cancel. Definitely want to stay connected with them. How about some people that are on your hot lead list that you're working with to recruit? Oh yeah, definitely want to stay connected with them. And when I say connected, I don't mean that you're, spamming them and kind of stalking them. I just mean that you're interacting and engaging on their post, in an authentic way. You're not posting anything about your business. You're just staying top of mind. And guess what else? When you're interacting on those posts, who else sees it? Their friends, right? And what do we do when we see people commenting on our friends' posts? I do it. I know you do it, right? We're reading all the comments. Ooh, who's this person? I don't know who she is. How does she know her? And then you hover over and you look at their personal profile to see who they are, right? This is how you get yourself out there and make new connections, by connecting with people who are already connecting with you. And lastly, consistency counts. So I highly recommend you either use the built-in scheduling on Facebook or SendShare, my go-to app. It's how I manage all of my group posts and plan out most of my content. It's the only way you can do it so that you can have that time to plan and then be done. So consistency counts, especially with the algorithm. You want to make sure you're posting at least once a day. Always ask a question, get the engagement and interaction going. And then consistency also counts when it comes to your personal brand. You know that, what do you see here? The same, right? You see this in the news feed. How many people automatically know it's Social Girl Live just by the visual? Just by the pink shirt, the white brick background, and the frame, right? One of our VIP members told me that now when she's out and about, if she sees anything pink or green, she automatically thinks $1 Million Party Girl. That's personal branding. When people see something and they automatically associate it with you. And so also be consistent in, the little details, like the color you wear, right? And maybe a filter that you're using on Instagram. Use the same filter every single time so it has that same look and feel. Have the same photo on Facebook that you have on Instagram and vice versa. There you go. We talked about marketing ideas. Look for those trending topics. Makes your life so much easier. Schedule your post. Be consistent. Focus on content that is meaningful and authentic.